Well, if you open a present today and find some nice jewelry inside, it is important to protect it.
Yeah, we're talking about insuring those fancy rocks and precious metals. Allison Gormley tells us tonight, what's the deal?
Jewelry is something easy to lose and easy to lift. That's why it's important to consider protecting your purchase with jewelry insurance.
Having a separate policy, this ensures full protection for these high valuable items that you're purchasing.
Otherwise, your homeowner's policy may cap at around $1,500 or come with exclusions. Generally speaking, insurance costs between 1% and 2% of the item's appraisal.
For example, like a $10,000 engagement ring, that can go anywhere from $10 to $16 a month.
There are largely two ways to do this: a standalone jewelry policy or adding coverage to your homeowner's or renter's insurance. For standalone policies, research if the company pays out the money or replaces the piece. If you go the homeowner's route, you can do scheduled coverage, which creates a dedicated line item for each piece, blanket coverage, which raises your loss limit, or both, scheduled and blanket. Just keep in mind, the jewelry's value can go up.
And that's why I always suggest just to get it reappraised or talk to your insurance advisor every 2 to 3 years, so that way, we're up to date and we have accurate information.
That way, if you lose any jewelry on vacation, you can get what your ring's worth now instead of 30 years ago.
Now, the owner of Barrington Jewels spoke with our photojournalist out there getting some of that great video, and he said if you've got a watch that's all gold but stops working, make sure that gold's weight is appraised as well, because even though the watch part isn't worth anything, the rest of the band definitely is.
This is such good advice.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now, if you do get that piece of jewelry, do you have to be married? Does marriage factor into it, or it's just whoever owns the homeowner policy?
Yeah, it's your homeowner's policy, or if there's a gray area, you can get a standalone policy for some time too. And it's just kind of comparing, do I want a deductible? Do I want everything all in once? Is there a bundle discount? Because naturally, why would this be easy?
Get some quotes. Thanks, Allison.
You're welcome.